2025 MLB Division Series Preview. Phillies, Brewers, Mariners, and Blue Jays. As the 2025 MLB postseason progresses, four teams stand on the brink of deeper October runs. The Philadelphia Phillies, Milwaukee Brewers, Seattle Mariners, and Toronto Blue Jays. Each brings compelling storylines and strengths to their respective division series matchups. Let's break down what to expect, the keys, the strengths, and the potential turning points. Phillies versus Dodgers in L. Context and outlook. The Phillies, with a bye into division series, await the winner of the wild card showdown. Their rotation led all of Major League Baseball in ERA, and among their top arms, Christopher Sanchez was one of the most dominant in terms of WAR. Offensively, Kyle Schwarber had a monster year. 56 home runs, 132 RBIs, and even a record-setting 23 home runs from the left side against left-handed pitching. However, Philadelphia will face uncertainty in its pitching depth. Zach Wheeler is unavailable for postseason, and the back end of their rotation, Aaron Nola, Walker Buehler, etc., raises questions. Tree Turner becomes a critical piece. If he can set the table for Schwarber and Bryce Harper, the Phillies' chances improve greatly. Mariners versus Blue Jays, AL. Keys and matchup breakdown. In the American League, Seattle and Toronto bring contrasting styles and strengths to their matchup. Here's how things stack up. Strengths and advantage. Mariners emerging momentum. Seattle has built momentum through internal development and has shown they can compete late into the season. Their roster, blending youth and veterans, has the balance needed for October games. Blue Jays' experience and power. Toronto brings postseason familiarity and offensive firepower. Their players know how to win close games, and their lineup can punish any mistakes. Key questions. Can the Mariners' rotation and bullpen hold up under pressure against a strong Toronto lineup? Will the Blue Jays starters be able to contain Seattle's very defensive attack, mixing speed, power, and situational hitting? Which team can best navigate and adjust mid-series, making bullpen calls, pinch hitting, or shifting defensive alignments? Players to watch. For Seattle, their up-and-coming arms, mid-series reinforcements, and perhaps a few breakout performers will be decisive. For Toronto, the core of their offense must deliver, and their bullpen must avoid collapsing under postseason intensity. Brewers, role and outlook. While the ESPN preview focuses much on the Phillies and NL side, Milwaukee's presence cannot be ignored in the bracket conversation. The Brewers, with their combination of veteran leadership and swing capability, are never an easy out. Their approach: keep games close, make opponents earn every run, and rely on bullpen depth in the late innings. In short, while they might not be the favorite in every simulation, an upset run is always plausible for a team like Milwaukee when everything clicks. What will decide these series? Bullpen depth and performance under duress. In any short postseason series, relievers become game shapers. Teams with reliable arms beyond their starters will hold the advantage. Health and stamina of starters, especially for rotation depth. Teams that can stretch their starters or bring in reinforcements will gain flexibility in game planning, timely hitting, and lineup balance. It's not just about home runs. Situational at-bats, base running, and manufacturing runs matter even more in tight postseason affairs. In series adjustments, the team better able to read the chessboard. Making bullpen calls, pinch-hit decisions, defensive shifts often gets the edge. Prognosis and upset watch. In simulations and expert projections, some matchups lean heavily toward favorites, e.g. Dodgers over Phillies in some models, but the margins are slim and playoff baseball is ripe for surprises. The Phillies, on paper, look formidable. Strong rotation, even with missing pieces, plus elite bats. But any weakness in their lower rotation or bullpen could invite trouble. In the AL, the Mariners versus Blue Jays pairing is more open. Seattle might be undervalued, and Toronto cannot relax. The Brewers are wild card, level dark horse potential. If they can jump early and keep the pressure, they are capable of making life difficult for any opponent.